folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Fort Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Rebels will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Third down to keep this opening drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Buffaloes have first and 10 here. Takes the handoff again. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here.
Slide 22. Slide 22 moves.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Easy.
There's the handoff. Running with purpose. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
He'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after 1, we're scoreless.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Pass caught, second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Down he goes, a sack. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw, and he's going to float this one to the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Rebels will take over. First and 10.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go. And it's complete downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Rebels. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
Colorado offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Handoff here from the shotgun. Powering through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking for the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
16 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Got it.
3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick catch over the middle. They get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. The offense will take their first time out of the half. It's on strategy here.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On the double.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And that run produces a decent gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Now here's the toss play. You make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Two back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking tackles. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Send the back in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job again stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
The Rebels will have to kick this away.
On to punt it away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. When he's got some space here. It's a foot race. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Colorado offense will take over 1st and 10.
Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
2nd down after the incompletion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
At the 18. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone.
The end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ole Miss 14, Colorado 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He hands it off from the gun.
Yeah, I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Come on, boy. Come on, set.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he get there on the ground? There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so second and 6.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know,
know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Well, this was a kind of a grinding affair. You give the game ball to the defense here. They did their job at the end in a low-scoring one.
There's no doubt about that, Chris. Their own offense didn't have to do a whole lot today because the way their own defense played led them to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.